to say it did generate quite a bit of phone traffic in the office today. I have to commend both our water rent collector / tax collector Sharon as well as Joanne. They fielded the majority of the calls, and I believe, excuse me, if they certainly tried their darndest to try to answer whatever questions that were raised. We have a link on our local website, which is beachhaven-nj.gov, which I encourage people to look at. If you click onto water, there's an area in the middle you can click on which has commonly asked questions, which hopefully would answer most of the questions that folks are having. But again, we're trying to get out as much information as we possibly can. The biggest driving force behind the increase this year in the water rates is the repayment of our debt. We did have 4 rather large projects that have been going on probably for the last 3 years. They've all come to conclusion now, and now we have to begin repaying that. There's approximately $6.2 million owed for those four projects, which must be paid off over the next 20 years. The only way we can pay for it is through the water rates. It is not mixed with the normal municipal budget, so we have approximately 2,300 ratepayers, and we must raise that money that way. Looking at 2 budgets back before these projects started to creep into the budget, the difference between the 2010 budget and the 2012 water utility budget, believe it or not, is about a little over a 50% increase, and all of this is driven by the debt service. It can't be helped. It's an old system. It's a small system, and it really was desperately needed upgrades. And I'm happy to say we were able to take advantage of the low or no interest loans, as well as the rather soft labor market to get the projects done. But it does have an effect on the budget, and there's no other way of paying for it other than through the water rates. Moving on to some other, I should say one other thing while I'm talking water. One of the reasons for the state required us to install the water meters. We're one of the few remaining towns in the state of New Jersey that was not metered. The goal is actually to reduce consumption, and our probably most sparse time of the year is January, February, March. Believe it or not, I just got the report. Water consumption for at least what we pumped from the well for the months of January, February, and March is down 1.1 million gallons. So it is already having the effect of conservation. We pump somewhere between 170 and 180 million gallons a year. So there still is quite a bit of water to be pumped, but 1.1 is not insignificant for the beginning of the year.